In order to make health services accessible to people, government embarked on the construction of the state-of-the-art modern health centre at Makata village in Traditional Authority Makata in Blantyre in 2005. According to Councillor for Modi Ward in Blantyre City East, Joy Jalani, the facility was finished in 2008 and until now, the hospital has not been opened. This deprives people in the area access to health services, and the most affected are pregnant women who are forced to travel by bicycles, popularly known as kabanza, the easiest mode of transport in the area, to Mlambe Hospital to deliver. When Times News visited the center on Monday, we found 5 men whose wives had struggled to go to Mlambe Hospital for delivery. Thank God they reached Mlambe private hospital safe and delivered, but the biggest challenge is hospital bills that they are supposed to pay. Hence, they are coming to Makata to get letters of acknowledgement in order to pay subsidized rate at Mlambe Hospital, confirms that these villagers cannot afford. It has been a long, dusty travel on car from Lunzu to Makata, 8 kilometers. And I met this guy here, Mr. Jupkanya, to get a referral letter for his wife, who has traveled all the way from here to Mlambe Hospital because this clinic does not offer maternal services.
Kuno ndabwera malinga ndi madam apangira sikero kuno ndabwera kuzatenga chipepala kuti tikaike ku Mlambe akatuluke akachepese mtengo.
I have come to get a letter acknowledging that my wife was attending to antenatal service here. I can't afford to pay the whole bill. I ferried her on Kabanza to Mlambe. It's a long distance from our home to Mlambe.
Ndikumene timachokera ndikumene timapita kunali kutali kwambiri. Ndipo pofika sana fika movutika. Pofika soko anatengeraso pa chikuku kafika no kubedi. Chifukwa chakuti aliko kwa ulendo.
Kipwanya's wife and the rest of the 4 women who have reached Mlambe safely and delivered can be considered the most fortunate in the area. As for Flone Kalulu, she's being haunted by the experience she went through in February 2016 when her labor started at night amidst the rainy season. The road was rendered impassable and she ended up delivering and losing her baby on the way to Mlambe. She says her labor started at night and she failed to get transport and she ended up delivering on the way. She eventually lost the baby in the process. To her, it's a painful experience. We have also established that Blantyre District Health Office recently handed over an ambulance to be used when pregnant women need to be ferried to Mlambe and Queen Elizabeth Central Hospitals. The villagers erected a shelter to act as an improvised garage, only to realize that they were fooled because the ambulance never reappeared after the donation. It was a ghostly promise. Officials at the facility told Times News that the DHO later changed his stand to send the ambulance to save the women in the area because of lack of security. But the Minister of Health, Dr. Peter Kunpalome, says the facility is far from completion due to bad floor, plumbing and electrical work. He advised us to talk to Member of Parliament for the area, Susan Dalama, to give a complete picture of the facility. But Councillor for the area, Joy Jalani, discloses that it is the contractor who gave the people in the area a raw deal because he put up a shadow work.
The hospital has finished built on 2008. You can see up to now it's almost 8 years since it was built, but it's not yet to open. The main problem which is delayed to open the hospital is one, the contractor who was built that building was built in a poor structure. Mainly the poor floor, 2, sanitation, there's no water, also the sink are also broken, also there's no electricity. So on those 3 things, the main problem, the address has to open this hospital.
But the million-dollar question is how this unscrupulous contractor was awarded the contract and why is the Blantyre District Health Office failing to take him to task for constructing such a substandard facility. Probably that is a story for another day, but what Group of Village Headman Makata wants is for government to at least refurbish the maternal wing at the facility and open it in order to save pregnant women from the pain and torture they undergo in negotiating the 80 kilometers from Makata to deliver at Mlambe Hospital.
akumavutika ngasi akuenda ulendo otali kupita ku Mlambe amene ndi mavuto.
Women are suffering here. They walk long distances to Mlambe, and some deliver on the way. Can government consider finalizing the facility? They can even refurbish a section of the facility to serve as a maternity wing.
Makata Health Centre is one of those modern facilities that was well positioned to serve 38,000 people in this catchment area. And the delay to open this facility is saddening considering the stories we have heard in this area. This comes when the Malawi government committed to the Sustainable Development Goals, on which goal number 3 calls on countries to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. For Times News, this is Whiton Kabasule.